Hi everybody, it's me again. This is the the fifth in the pandemic series of ukulele notes. Basically the sun's disappeared, so I've got to do something. You'll realise that through these talks that I've been trying to steer you away from single note solos towards chord based ones. So rather than, I don't know, rather than that sort of thing, we're more. So in this vein, I'm going to go on to a theme that some of you will have heard me talk about before, which is the business of C, open C, and you can play many notes alongside a C, and as long as they're transient and you don't hang about on them too long, you'll get quite pleasing quasi chords. It's not real music, but it's the sort of thing I learnt in the school playground when I was a little lad. So, and to do this, I'm going to use the song Donovan's Colours. Not that I particularly like that song, but it's useful to demonstrate the technique. In the notes, I've put a chord chart which shows you where to put your finger. So when we can go, shows you where the fingers are, and we'll do that slowly so you can have a stab at doing it. Once we've done that, we'll talk more generally. This is my intention here is not to teach you to do that particular song or any other song for that matter by rote. The idea is to teach you to be able to do this stuff so you can put it in other songs. So I'll just play that song vanilla. So it goes. Yellow is the colour of my true love's hair in the morning when we ride. In the morning when we ride, that's the time I love her best. Now you notice I use some of the augmentations that we were using in the blues. So that's A minor over the top of C and F with D minor over. So it just shows you that even the stuff you learn for the blues is useful. So, but what we're going to do is this little solo bit, which you can stick at the beginning or after any verse or anywhere you like for that matter. So it's a sort of another one of these things where you hit it on every other note or thereabouts. And the first note is that one there, which I think is C sus4 actually, but you don't need to know that. You just need to know it's that note there. It's the second string, first finger, first fret. So that's the first bit. And the next note is this one here. Third string, second fret, so yeah, and then we've got to go to that note, the A minor note. And after you've done that, you go back to the second fret on the third string. So do that again. Now that last note you can do as a hammer on. So it will go like this. No, it won't. It will go like this. I'll do that again. So, in the song, you could start the song off by going, but you could do it faster once you've had some practice. Well, yellow is the colour of my true Yeah, notice I was sometimes using the A minor shape, or sometimes using the one here, but you can please yourself. So basically that's something for you to learn. Now then, the second diagram I've given you in the notes shows you what you might generally think of as useful notes. They're like these notes here. And a few others. I think that one there. The idea of this is to demonstrate that you can play these notes and get a very useful effect. So, one thing I've always I have known since I learnt it donkeys years ago to impress some girlfriend, but this little bit of a solo is my universal solo that I use in any song that's like a skiffle song or an American folk song that's up tempo, and it goes like this. I'll do it again. This uses these notes here, and again you look at the diagram to work out to confirm where they are. So we slide up to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then go down to these. So we go. No, we don't. We go. So it's those 3 notes there, and then a C. Do it again. Yeah, I'll do it yet again, and again. Yeah, and the second part is to go to an F and back to C. I'll do it again. Notice the open note there. Yeah? Then you go. So I'll do all that again. We'll do it slowly. One more time. Excuse me. I haven't got the virus yet, so I'm still going. So a lot of this is used quite a lot. This technique, I think it's used in dueling guitars, dueling banjos that you've seen in the Deliverance film. Although it's in G, of course, on the guitar. But anyway, so here you go again. So that's the basic thing there. So that's worth learning. And of course, you can put it into any song. So. They're coming down the track, making 90 miles an hour. You'll be so broken to the street. So, and as I slipped into a bit of scissors in the middle of that, which we did in a previous session, and those notes. And that one there, you can make up your own. can make up any old thing there. So they don't have to be exactly mimicking anything or exactly like the original, just to give the flavour. So we might go. Hey, where did we go? So you can make them up. Or what was the one that we had the other way? So yeah, I'm just making this up as I go along, but I think you get the idea. So I think that's about enough for now. I need to go and have a good cough, I think, and have a look at that. I mean, this is not real music. This stuff is again what we learned as kids, and it wasn't in any book or anything. So and I think it's very, very useful because you can throw it in all sorts of songs. But I do encourage you to pick out these notes here, and the key thing is I've learned it. Some of this stuff I've done recently, but the key thing is there's no charge. If you put your finger in the wrong place, don't do it again. So I mean, this note here is a complete rubbish, but by chance yesterday I discovered it works in an Elvis Presley song. So don't be afraid to put your fingers anywhere and try it, but you'll find that doesn't sound any good. So try the next note up and try the next one. That's no good, but try the one after that. Now you've got 3. That's familiar. Where's that come from? Anyway, enough of this. Have a look at that. Let me know if there's any problems with the videos or the notes or reformatting or formatting problems. If you want the odd Zoom session, I don't mind doing that. So we'll leave it there for the moment.